I don't remember what we were doing. I mean, we're here. Why are we here? I think we were looking for data boxes. Because I don't usually come in here anymore. Not until the end, at least.
Scans indicate the facility's control room lies beyond this doorway.
That's the arch. I always do that.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Yeah, I was trying to find data boxes.
Oxygen. Picking up orbital transponder signature of trading vessel Sunbeam. Vessel is approaching planet's surface and initiating surface scanning procedures. Detecting massive power surge from anomalous contact. Energy discharge detected. Vessel lost.
Hey, Heidi. We didn't make it to the surface before the sunbeam came, so we didn't get their whole last words. We got the PDA telling us what was happening. Yeah, I was trying to find a data box here, but, like, down below. Oh, inventory full. What do I have? Holy shit. Or something. I don't know. What was I doing? I don't remember. I guess we're gonna go home. I am tired. But, okay. And no, I did not hit the chicken. I still don't know why I would want to kill the chicken. My rupees are full, so... Alright, Kay, I'll hydrate, thank you. That's a very good call. How you doing, Kay? How you doing, Heidi? I'm not sure that I asked. And that's rude of me. We do still need another rabbit ray egg too, huh? Bone shark. Migraines suck. Alright, it's a bit toasty, so I'm not doing so hot. because the temperature's hot. The worst part is it's not even like the worst that the temperature can get to, so thankfully the 80-degree weather that I was seeing for next Saturday has gone down. I know that weather's still coming. Right, honey? They suck. They suck so bad. My headaches from getting my septum pierced seem to have gone down, so I do have that going for me at least. Whole fish. That is extremely valid. See, the house has central air conditioning, but for whatever reason, our vent doesn't seem to get the cold air. We only get like the hot air in winter. So I don't understand why that is. So I'm looking to getting us a second box fan. So at the very least I can have one pointing in, one pointing out, have the air circulating to cool it down. Because that method worked for me in my dorm room in college. We got that room icy cold doing that, so... But the trick is actually being able to get the box fan. So right now the money that I do have is either one, going towards paying the pay later part of the buy now pay later for the candle stuff that I was buying, or two, I'm about to order flowers for my mother and Chai's mother for Mother's Day. Oh, that would have been an interesting sentence, Heidi. Hello! How you doing, Jedi? Hopefully we make it to our base in time. Yeah, we're fine. Never mind. I wasn't even a worry.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen. Welcome aboard, Captain.
Okay. Wait, I thought... Oh, no, we did get that seed. It's just we planted it, so now we had to wait for it to grow. That's... right. 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 I remember now. Ooh, you want a blessing? Well, I can't undo the curse that I gave you last time, right? I need to remind myself on what the blessing is. Ah, right. A completely useless blessing. Well, it's only a minor curse, okay? So you want a completely useless blessing. Okay. Give me a moment. Give me a moment. Jedi, I bless you with Every time you feel like you're going to sneeze, the feeling will go away, but you will sneeze exactly 10 minutes later. You're welcome. That was not what I cut. It's a blessing. Believe me, because then you know. You know exactly when you're gonna sneeze. You get the feeling, and the second it goes away, 10 minutes later, you know you're gonna sneeze. Listen, that's something I live with. Not the 10-minute exact, but if I get the feeling that I'm gonna sneeze, I never sneeze immediately after I get the feeling. It's always delayed. Always. Alright, we're gonna see if I can make another locker. Spadefish and peeper. See, and Kay agrees. That's a decent blessing. It's a good blessing. What did I need for batteries? Why am I not making batteries again? Ah! Because it was diamond and lithium, which we collected some of those, so... we'll make a couple batteries. And hope that batteries are an ingredient for something down the road. Ooh. That sounds yummy. I want to bake stuff again, but I haven't been able to buy eggs. Gee, I wonder why. Yeah. That's valid. Okay. I don't know where I want to go right now. I really need data boxes because I need to be able to hatch eggs. And I have no idea which data box is going to be the one that contains the alien containment unit. I guess in theory, because I was going to say I don't have the oxygen to go deeper. I guess in theory, what I could do is set up a series of brain coral down to the deep Grand Reef. I could do that, technically. Yeah. Could use more lemon. Well, now you know from the next time. Just add more lemon. I'm trying to find my way to, I believe it's life pod 19, but I am directionally challenged without those beacons. Because I know it's... Maybe I went the wrong way. I don't know. Whatever.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased. Oxygen.
No, there's data boxes over that way. Because it would be really nice to have another oxygen tank. Or an oxygen tank to begin with. What do I need for grow beds? I guess the other question is, do I have... I have one ingredient for the sea moth. We could go into the Aurora, go get the other ingredient, and then try to find the mobile vehicle bay fragments. Okay. Copper and creepvine. Am I really gonna set up a series of goddamn grow beds for brain coral? I should try it. Mayhaps. I need to read that again.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency
Whole lemon
decreased.
cooked on stovetop with hot sauce, bacon, and dunk it in baked beans. Thank you for the lurk, Jedi. So I'm not that big on lemons. But also I don't like hot sauce. I'm weak. I'm a little pansy. Not one for hot sauce. This is gonna take an eternity if I do it this way. Because we're gonna have to wait for the brain coral to grow to go deeper. It does. It does sound disgusting. You know, you would be surprised at some of the things that people eat. I'm not here to yuck anyone else's yum. I'll put it that way. Like, if somebody likes something, that is their prerogative. You know? Hey, pregnancy and hormones, they do that. They do that shit. But no, I met somebody who puts mayo on their peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. Like, people like what they like. And it's not my place to judge, you know? Dude, I don't want to go down here in the dark. I'm scared. I don't got shit, man. I think we are gonna go to the Aurora. See what we can do for getting the sea moth. Cause I'm a coward. Y'all, I'm a fucking coward. I act like this game doesn't scare me anymore. I'm fucking terrified. Yeah, and that's the biggest thing, like, I know I've eaten some strange fucking things in the past. I mean, for fuck's sake, when I was a child, I liked just mayo on bread. We will not discuss what I used to call that, but I used to just put mayo on bread. Oh, my tree's poking through my base. And I called that a sandwich. Like, that was a sandwich to me.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
And yeah, I'll tease people. I'll be like, oh, you eat pineapple on pizza? Like, that's so disgusting. And, like, for me, that is disgusting. But, like, it's all in good fun. If you enjoy it, eat it, you know? I can still think you're wrong, but I'm not gonna stop you from eating it. Unless I'm playing Death and Taxes and, you come across my desk, then that's a different story, but, you know. I'm kidding. Maybe. I have a fire extinguisher, don't I?
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Yes. Oh, and a propulsion cannon. Cool. I don't think I had one. But yeah, the important thing is that people eat. Okay, let's not consume gasoline. That'll just... We don't promote consuming gasoline or airplanes here. I feel like I'm gonna mispronounce your username there. Hello? Is it Tasamaki? Is that correct? How you doing today? Not only a bad IBS time, but like, ugh, everything. Everything. Like, his teeth were bad, like, but shit, I mean, his intestines were probably torn to shit, like, whoo, I don't wanna imagine that. Hey, that doesn't sound like a bad time. Not bad at all. Wish I could remember where all the data boxes are. Oh, we have a repair tool for this. I also wish I could remember where the file is for guidance on where to go next. I feel like without that I'm a little stuck. It's real hard to keep going. Is that a seamoth fragment outside the Aurora? That's funny. It's really hard to know where I'm supposed to be going when, or how to proceed when I don't have an oxygen tank. I can't get an oxygen tank until I hatch the rabbit ray egg. Well, at least it seems the mobile vehicle bay fragments are here at the Aurora, so that's helpful.
The day's water ration ahead of time will help
Yeah.
ensure against dehydration and
I don't really
eventual
know
death.
anything about Helldivers. I saw a couple of TikToks, but they were just people goofing around, so I don't actually know what the game is or what it's about. That's not what I need. I wonder what's in here. Wow, a fire extinguisher. I never could have guessed. Glass. You're cool, cool. That's nice. Is that a battery charger?
Acquired.
Dude! I was gonna say, why haven't we come to the Aurora, but we only just made our... Oh, we only just made our radiation suit, so... That would be why we haven't come to the Aurora yet. Oh, cool. Just an ampuleg. I need the alien containment. Alright. Crown sea? You're joking, right? And a crash fish. Cool. Bruh. Oh man, that means we have to not only get crash fish eggs, but we have to hatch them. Amazing.
New blueprint acquired.
Okay. Oh, thank goodness. Something that's easy to craft. Finally. Finally something that's easy to craft. It's been so long.
New blueprint acquired.
Oh, wiring kit and computer chip. What do we need for those? A battery. And a bladderfish and silver ore. Well, bladderfish are easy to get. I think we already have silver. So we'll be able to make a battery charger. Ow! You just bit my butt. I did not give him permission to bite my butt. That's amazing. Okay, we're gonna go to the life pod, then swim to time capsule! I was gonna go to the life pod first, but time capsule.
New blueprint acquired.
There's more boxes down there. We got, oh cool, we got silver. We needed that. I'll just catch a bladderfish on the way. On the way home. Yeah. Wouldn't it be funny if this data box is the one that gives us the alien containment? Nope, just a high capacity tank. We can't even build a regular tank, but... do we already have the propulsion arm? No, we did not. There's a drill arm. We already have the drill now. Where are those boxes? Lots of drill arms over here. Hello.
Oxygen.
Well, damn. We can actually make some progress. Battery. I know I sometimes talk a little funny on purpose, but I do also want to make it a little clear that my tongue is kind of cut up a little bit because, funny story, my brother gave me a bag of popcorn that was very, very salty. For context, with my pots, I need to consume like a lot of salty foods, right? Which is great. I love salty foods. Love them. My brother got popcorn for his girlfriend. There was no salt on it, so he added some salt. Turns out he added way too much. And by that, I mean, it was salty enough that consuming a couple of handfuls of it sliced up my tongue. Oh, yes, I did eat the whole bag. No, I didn't eat it all at one sitting, but it was indeed very salty. And so I'm kind of talking around a sore tongue at the moment. And it's a wee bit challenging. Isn't it though? Okay, I'm gonna have to take a picture and send it to you because it's funnier than you'd imagine. Because hold on. Hold on. I'll do it after stream actually, or tomorrow because you'll probably be in bed. But like the amount of salt that's left now that the bag is gone, like there's probably a good like 6 tablespoons of salt left over after consuming all the popcorn. And I wish I was kidding. But like his thought process was like, oh, it's a big bag, like it can use a lot of salt, because he bought it at Rural King. Well, it was a huge bag of popcorn, to be fair. But I also don't think he realized how much he was putting in. My best guess is he probably didn't have his glasses on. And I'm not complaining. You know, I love salt. I do. But it was just silly. It's just a little silly. I'm really not complaining. I got a nice big bag of popcorn out of it. Because I am the only one that eats that much salt. So I am really not complaining. His heart was in the right place. Because his girlfriend also has POTS. So, you know, she also needs salt. Salty snacks help us to feel a little bit better, you know. So his heart was in the right place.
Oxygen.
That is weird. He is great. He's a good brother. And to his girlfriend, he's a good, you know, a good boyfriend. He's a good guy, a good man. You know, they always talk about, like, sibling rivalries and everything. And growing up, we did, of course, have our fights, but we also always had each other's backs. Hey, fair enough. Admittedly, it does look like you tried to spell limbo and missed the I, but I knew what you meant, so...
Passing 100 meters.
Oh, we already have a wiring kit. I don't want to use my full battery. Wonder if it'll choose out of our inventory first for that. We'll find out. I know he does.
New blueprint acquired.
We always had each other's back growing up. And I know he'll always be there for me now, so... lot of respect for my brother. I forgot that we were gonna need the laser cutter to go to the Aurora. So it's good that we're gonna be able to make our sea moth. I don't know if it's just the heat or what, but I am already feeling exhausted. Why does this keep happening when I sit down to stream? It's annoying as all hell. Also doesn't help that I still woke up earlier than I would have liked. Not as early as I've been waking up, but earlier than I wanted to be awake. Well, yeah. That's only a natural thought process if you think about it. So, comparatively, it's not all that hot. Today's high was 76. But what was the humidity? Oh. Our average daily high was 8 degrees higher than usual. 85% humidity. But also, I have heat intolerance from my pots. And it gets even hotter in our bedroom. Let me look at the thermometer. So right now in my room, it's currently 76 degrees inside right now. And the outside temperature right now is 62 for reference. And that's pretty standard. Let's see. So that's 14 degrees higher inside than it is outside right now. And that's pretty typical. My base is out of power. You're very draining, apparently. Doesn't help that we only have a singular solar panel.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Yeah. Well, and the high is only supposed to be like in the 60s for the rest of the week. But, you know, like I said, it's pretty typical of it to be about 14 degrees higher. The last few days have been in the 70s. I can't use my fabricator yet. Can I make a solar panel? Mayhaps? I can. But I need that quartz. I guess I could technically make the solar panel long enough to make my Mobile vehicle bay. Yeah, so our high tomorrow is 62. The lowest high we have for the week coming is Monday, and that's at 58. So I am definitely gonna have to take all of that into consideration when I do my future stream schedules. Because as summer gets here, it's gonna be too hot for me to stream. Because of course the PC adds to the temperature of the room.
100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
We've been getting thunderstorms here too. I'm seeing a lot of rain in our forecast. We've been getting a lot of severe thunderstorm warnings. It looks like we slept through it today because we're not still under a severe thunderstorm warning, and I don't see more rain for today, but yeah, we've been hit hard with the rain. Yeah. We felt so bad last night. We ordered food on Uber Eats. And it, you know, the weather, there was no rain when we ordered. But right at the time that the driver was supposed to arrive, that's when the rain was about to start. And the rain was gonna end, like, at the end of our delivery window.
Captain is gone. I have assumed command. The last thing the captain did was give me coordinates for dry land. We regrouped 1.5 kilometers southwest of the crash site. Stay together and good luck. This message will now repeat.
Rendezvous
This is the life pod I was trying to get to before, but was too much of a coward.
Signal location uploaded to PDA.
And was directionally challenged. I say coward because I see those spires and I don't want to proceed without a vehicle. See, and this is why, because there's a data box right here. Please have what I need.
Meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased. Passing 200 meters. Oxygen efficiency greatly decreased.
It did not have my... Sad. See, and I'm used to temperatures being able to get up higher. Oh, I didn't switch my battery back. Like, I'm not unfamiliar with hot temperatures.
Diversity in this region is unusual.
I'm just uncomfortable with them. Do I already have this? No. He is just straight up exhausting too. So like,
New blueprint acquired.
case in point, there's Bayon. Heat and humidity is just awful. I don't remember what I was doing in my PDA. I opened it for a reason, but I don't remember what that reason was. It's fine. I don't wear an actual winter coat. I have a fleece sweater. Oh, that's what I was doing. I was gonna change the color of my sea moth. I gave my winter coat to Chai because she's from Texas, so she's not used to our winters. I don't think I can do this, can I?
Oxygen efficiency greatly decreased. Integrating new PDA data. Oxygen.
I had one only because it was gifted to me. Because people thought that I didn't wear a coat because I couldn't afford one or didn't have one, but the truth of the matter is I don't like wearing them. Much too hot. Ah, this hole's on the other side. Alright. That's fair. To whom it may concern on Twitch, about 3 minutes to ads. Hot and restrictive, yes, exactly. Exactly. Now, I'm not gonna sit here and pretend like I won't sometimes complain about the colds while I'm sitting there not wearing a coat. Like, sometimes I do get a little chilly. A little bit chilly. But it's not super often with me. Oh, they both had a tiger plant. Okay. Honk. Sure would be nice if I had a laser cutter. That is a mood and a half, honestly. Quite frankly, the weather is just rude. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about that. The weather's just feckin' rude. Exactly. I mean, so I was also that weirdo that didn't very much care for wearing shoes around my college campus. Like I would wear them inside the cafeteria and stuff, but I straight up used to walk barefoot around my college campus. And, where was I going with this? Oh, I used to continue to walk barefoot until the snow stuck to the ground. Like, that was my cutoff point. I won't necessarily be wearing shorts outside in the winter or anything, but, you know. I'm not a super big fan of clothing in general. Period. End of story. I also don't go out very often, so there's that. I feel that, okay. Yeah, we used to go outside in the winter after doing a hard set for our practice. I never dove in the snow like some of the guys on the team did, but you know, it was not uncommon for us to step outside to cool off. Ultra glide fins, great. I don't know why I still bother to collect the PDAs.
PDA data.
I gotta turn around. I got out here to scan a room fragment and there saw an egg. Very nice, Heidi. Yeah. I thought it was a shadow off of some lithium, to be completely honest. I didn't think there was a fragment there.
Welcome aboard, Captain. Passing 200
Enzyme peeper! Oh.
Oxygen efficiency greatly decreased. Oxygen.
I grabbed a paper because we need it for a locker. Just like that, we have enough ingredients for 2 more lockers, I think. Yeah! Oh, there's another power cell fragment. A charger fragment, you know what I mean.
New blueprint acquired.
Is that just a propulsion cannon, or... Oh, it's the propulsion arm. Not that I'm gonna use it, but... we can scan it anyway.
New blueprint acquired.
Thanks for the lurk, Heidi. Much appreciated. Bonk. We should probably repair our sea moth. There's an egg. Still not 100% sure why the setting that I had turned on to discover the eggs on pickup isn't working. But in reality, that's just such a small complaint. So obviously we're still making some progress, even if it's not as fast as I would personally like it to be. Welcome back, Heidi. Another time capsule? I think I found more time capsules in my randomized playthrough than I have in all of my regular playthroughs. Take care of Goofball for me? They gave us their cuttlefish. I don't think you could put those little guys in the time capsules. They gave us their cuttlefish. Well, don't get me wrong, I've found my fair number of time capsules in my regular playthroughs. But I think I find them more often in my randomized. I've found at least 2 time capsules in every randomized playthrough. Where I've had playthroughs of the regular game that I never found a time capsule for. I will say though, the coolest time capsule I found was from someone who actually worked on the game. And that's about as far as the cool part goes, because the only thing that they put in it was a scanner, and it didn't even have a battery in it. It was just a dead scanner. And you know, by the time that I found the time capsule, I already had a scanner. And the reason that that's all that they put in it is they thought that the time capsules were OP and they didn't like it. So they also gave like a little nod to Below Zero, the fact that they were working on Below Zero. So that was definitely probably my coolest time capsule that I ever picked up. We're grabbing these just because I've been searching for them and can't find them, but now that I'm not searching for them, I'm finding them and I need them, so. I don't have to explain myself to you. Do what I want. We're gonna go put those in a locker before we die and lose everything. Should look and see what I need to make a power cell charger
Passing 100 meters.
and a power cell as well. Copper wire and lubricant. The reason I made 2 batteries there is I like to have that full. I mean, why am I explaining myself to you? I don't have to explain myself to you. Sorry, chat. Love you, chat. I'm putting the cuttlefish in the locker for now because I don't wanna let it loose and then have it get glitched out or something. We have to take care of Goofball. And if the game will let us, we'll have to put Goofball in our time capsule when we leave. Right? We'll have to put Goofball in our time capsule when we leave. Pass on the legacy. I keep seeing on the subreddit, like, people will get Jerry the hoverfish or a bunch of other fish. And they're like, please take care of my pets. And it's like, I've always been sad. I'm like, I've never gotten anyone's pets as, you know, time capsule stuff. Why don't I ever get that? Well, guess what, bitches? Now I've got one, and Goofball is cooler than any other time capsule pets. Yeesh. So
oxygen efficiency decreased.
Yeah. We're fast, we can do this. Maybe not.
The conditions in this gate support a microcosm of unique, possibly predatory life forms. Detecting an artificial structure somewhere in the region. Welcome aboard, Captain.
Damn.
Passing 200 meters.
Am I gonna be able to be fast enough for this?
Decreased.
Has there been anything here for me? There is not. That was a waste of my time. Okay. We saved, because I don't know if we can move fast enough for this, but we're gonna go for it.
Warning, maximum depth reached. Hull
Okay,
damage imminent.
that was not as far as I thought we would have to go. The lengths I go through. Alright, we need to pick up some Oculus while we're down here. I want to make sure that I am, like, directly above this wreck. I guess it's not technically a wreck, it's a abandoned base, but you know what I mean. Because it's pretty much going to be dip down, right back up.
Integrating new PDA data.
And a lot of saving, because I am not doing this over and over again.
Passing 200 meters. Oxygen efficiency greatly decreased. Integrating new PDA data.
I need to look and see. It's a laser cutter fragment. That's not what we need. Shit. I don't think I'm going to be able to go in. Trying to figure out. Come on.
Integrating new PDA data. Oxygen.
Shit, how am I supposed to... Okay. I don't think I can do this right now. Poop. I wanted the marker for the next Databoxes base, because like I mentioned before, I'm directionally challenged. But I can't get in there without a tank, unfortunately. So we are gonna have to come back. Alright, if we go through the other direction in the Aurora, I think we can get the depth module. Maybe. Oh! Hi, Aurora! So if we can get the depth module, we can go down into that base, then we can go down to the other Databoxes base, which, yes, it's further down than our depth module will allow us to go, but I have gone to that base with the 300 crush depth before. Is it fun? No. Is it easy? Also no, but it's possible. Where? No, there it is. You see that? You see that? That's what happens if you misbehave. You could see. I left all 3 of my fire extinguishers back home because I wasn't planning on coming to the Aurora. That's quite alright. Goddamn Aurora is chock full of fire extinguishers. And there should be one laying around on the ground outside. Rumble, 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 rumble. Oh, you're so scowy. Big aggressive ship. It's always wild to me that this is the run speed. Like, if you see me slow down, it's because I hit shift thinking that I wasn't running yet.
Structural integrity is low.
But
Fast
nope,
suppression
I'm running.
equipment and laser cutters may be required.
I'm running.
Exploration is conducted at your own risk.
What are you doing in there?
Caution. Scans show the digestive tracts of nearby life forms contain human tissues.
Human tissues. Fire extinguisher.
Exiting sleep mode.
I don't have my propulsion cannon on me either.
And Chief Technology Officer you identified.
Give me a
Oh,
propulsion cannon.
me.
Propulsion cannon retrieved.
Hey, Berkeley. Install that
What am I
circuit
doing?
box with that repulsion cannon and you'll punch a hole in the cargo bay.
Damn it, drone. I said propulsion, not repulsion. Recalibrate sensors.
Senses recalibrated.
Sensors aren't the problem. I
Integrating
tweak the
new
program.
PDA data.
It's like you now. It doesn't like being told what to do.
Drone, I know...
His name's Albert now.
Albert, I know it's not your fault, but it would really help me do my job if you'd bring me what I asked for. Thanks for your time.
Propulsion cannon retrieved.
Thank you. Now go away.
Entering hibernation mode.
Boss, this hobby of yours isn't making my job any easier. Or safer.
Maybe so, but it's all that's stopping me from being so bored I take a spacewalk in my skivvy.
Aurora systems are running on local reserve power, unable to remotely download black box data.
Forgot we were gonna need our propulsion cannon to get through here.
Integrating new PDA data.
Okay, well, that's not actually what I meant to do, but that's fine. Bonk. Rumble, rumble, rumble. We'll go pick up our propulsion cannon. Come back. Make our way to the Seamoth Bay. Don't think we can get through the entire Aurora without a laser cutter. I know it's in some way possible to get through without the propulsion cannon, but I'm either not talented enough or not smart enough to do it, so we're gonna go get it.
100 meters.
Did I find out what I needed for a power cell charger?
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Keepers and eyes. Any more peepers? It's also not why I picked up the I picked it up thinking, hey, I should probably grab this strange fish for when I do get an alien containment unit. What do I need for another not moon pool, multi-purpose room? More gold. Alright, that's annoying. So we are also going to need that. So we may as well prepare a little bit for when we have that. Crap. I was gonna say we could just build this right on top, but we put our plants on top. So what I think I'm gonna do is
Passing 100
let me
meters.
remove this hatch.
Oxygen
Yes.
decreased.
We'll put our multi-purpose room here. As soon as I move my Seamoth. Will it let me put the multi-purpose room here is the question. Yes. And then I don't know if we can put our hatch here. We can. I didn't know if those were in the way or not. They are not. Okay, cool. So we have a multi-purpose room. It will be used exclusively for the alien containment unit when we build that. What is that radio
This is
message?
Altera HQ. This may be your only communications window.
Twat-a-twee.
Rescue ship all the way out there. So Aurora, you're just
Hey,
gonna have to
Izzy.
meet us halfway.
How's it
Mark the
going?
blueprints to the ship's computer. Yeah, give me a second. Black box data shows the high security terminal in the captain's quarters is still functional.
Becky's leaving like in 5 minutes.
All right, tell Becky I'll just take the regular.
The regular.
Yeah, she'll know what I mean. The code should
And
be.
if she doesn't,
Just tell her the regular, dude.
okay.
The
If
code.
I say regular, she's like, what's the
Where
regular?
did the twee?
All the way back up here.
The code should be 2679. The regular's just a ham and cheese.
Okay, I need to actually look.
Ham and cheese.
Okay.
1262. Yeah. Excuse me, as I yawn. I feel that. That was me when I popped into your stream. And when I've been in Zag's stream, I'm looking to see what the temperature would be in commies. Alright, the temperature outside right now is almost 17 degrees Celsius. And then inside, it's currently 24 degrees Celsius. Listen, I am on my fiance's sleep schedule, which means I stream when she is at work. She goes to work at 9 p.m. Eastern. Therefore, I stream at 9 p.m. Eastern. You know, that is so fair. The temperature's supposed to go down a little bit here too, so I'm happy for that. I'm sorry. In my defense, you used to be awake at this time. I don't know when you're awake anymore. I don't know your schedule. Oh wow, I can't believe you use such language in my stream. We both used to have such fucked sleep schedules. I was telling Zags that I feel real bad that I haven't been able to hang out with you, her, or anyone else in the community. My socialization was non-existent when I was with my ex. Okay, stop. I feel bad enough as it is, like... I don't want to get into it on stream because I don't want to badmouth or anything, but like... I think you probably get what I'm inferring. No, I miss everyone. And now I still don't get to hang out because now I'm asleep, or should be asleep when you guys are live. Yeah, 800 hours. That is accurate. At least it feels that way, for sure. But yeah, no, I wholeheartedly agree. Life is better without Dead by Daylight. You know the worst part? I keep seeing it in my Steam library. Did I already pick up this PDA? I keep seeing it in my Steam library and being like, is that what it's gonna take for people to like come to stream again? Am I gonna have to start playing Dead by Daylight again? And just the thought is so draining.
Scans of damage to the Aurora do not match any known.
I don't want to. There's a reason it's still not installed on my computer. I really don't want to. Oh, Izzy, I've been playing the Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time for my N64.
Integrating new PDA data.
I fear I'm too stupid for the game though. But I'm playing it. So can I get up? Thank you. Ooh, power cell. I fear I am too stupid for the game. I broke it. I broke the game my first stream. I got to the boss of the Deku tree and I broke the game. I was so stupid. I don't know how I did it, but I did. So I ended up calling stream, like ending stream there, and then having to pick up starting with the boss fight. It was so stupid. But we made it to Death Mountain. That's as far as we've gotten so far. But it's been... I've been so goddamn tired because I helped with the garage sale, which caused me to change my sleep schedule around. Listen, you can have it back. It's still your thing. Like, I don't want it. Take it back. I just didn't know that I was going to be able to break an N64 game. Yep, I'm selling garages. If anyone is lurking that may see it, I'm about to turn on flashing lights, so please be careful. Where's my repair tool? Alright. Well, yeah, but like... I never actually, like, really played N64 games. Like, the one that I played the most was Mario Party 2. So... I didn't know how easy it was gonna be to break an N64 game. Like, I thought the games were, you know, better back then. Then again, I have seen people speedrun Ocarina of Time using glitches, so I should have known better, but... More times than I can count. Sony, more times than I can count.
Containment breach repaired. Further breaches detected.
How are you doing?
Containment breach repaired. Further breaches detected. Containment breach repaired. Further breaches detected.
Ow! Get off! Hate those fucks. It's always hit or miss on whether or not I'm going to actually get bitten by them. It seems like I either get hit a ton or not at all. Just son of a bitch! Get off of me! Bitch. Where did the breach go? Where did it go? Shit. Did it get repaired? I don't know. We'll find out.
Containment breach
One more.
repaired.
Okay. It
Further
did get
breaches
fixed.
detected.
Alright. Cool, 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 cool. Cool, cool. And once we have a laser cutter, we'll be able to come back and finish going through the Aurora.
Drive core breach sealed. Radiation levels decreasing.
The randomizer is both a blessing and a curse, I swear. It's nice to have some changes to the game, but also... Yikes. So Izzy, if you're still here, is a full return to stream anticipated or just for what is the game that you're playing now? Ow. You're not sure is how I'm taking that.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Well, yeah, but does that mean you're gonna keep doing it? Even if I can't be there, like seeing you stream again is it's great. Oh. That's fair. That's fair. Fair enough, fair enough. I've never played Doom. I don't think I would be good at it. Let's be real, I'm not good at anything that I play. Okay. Shoot and stab demons to metal music. It's first person though, isn't it? First person shooters and I don't tend to get along. Oh, Izzy, somebody gave me their cuttlefish in a time capsule. Where is it? They gave me their cuttlefish. Their name is Goofball. Yeah, not just an egg, but like the full-on cuttlefish. Hold on, let me go twat a twee again, and then, look at the baby. I don't want to release them into the wild because I don't want them swimming off and getting killed. So I'm waiting until I have a containment unit, and then we'll put them in the containment unit. It's a little baby. We have a friend. Oh yeah, I forgot I moved the door.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency. Welcome aboard, Captain.
Where did I put them? Was it one of these ones? Yeah, we have a little baby. That won't be happening again. Did I ever tell you what happened to that save? That save broke my game so bad. mean, I should have known. Like, there is almost zero reason that my computer should even be running this game now, let alone when I'm building a base from the safe shallows all the way down. Alright, I know I already looked, but what do I need for... Oh, I just need a peeper. Go get a peeper, then I can charge the power cell. Or, and hear me out, I just don't do that. Alright, let us go down to the Degasi base. Now that it's not gonna kill us. Ow. I just went to scratch my nose and my finger got hooked on my septum ring. I'm still not used to that existing. Seems to be healing well though. Mostly. I was following the wrong beacon. Listen, I'm stupid. I should probably look for eggs too while I'm down here.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
I might need their eggs for a recipe.
Oxygen efficiency greatly decreased.
Listen. If it worked for you, why can't it work for me? Share! Learn to share. You're being selfish. You are just being selfish. Oh! Hi! I'm fine. It's apparently 14 degrees Celsius down here.
New creature discovered.
So we can see that on our sea moth. Where's I going? Oh. Need more Oculus. So I don't have to come back here. I'm popping over to YouTube now, you're confusing me. Yes, practically summer. Oh no. Oh no. You're just gonna be going back and forth now. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. I just got outsmarted by a fish. Bruh. I continue to be outsmarted by a fish.
Oxygen.
my poor widow brain can't handle it. The back and forth. That is so extremely fair. Emotes are excellent. Here. Here. Thank you. Trying to prepare for when I have to have containments. Now we might be able to actually get somewhere in here. Ow.
Signal location uplifted to PDA. Integrating new PDA.
Should get oxygen before I keep going.
Integrating
Not
new
having
PDA
an
data.
air tank is driving me nuts. My randomizer has been so mean to me, Izzy. Do you see what I need for an oxygen tank?
Integrating new PDA.
I
into
need
oxygen.
a goddamn egg for my oxygen tank, right? But it won't let me use the eggs until I've hatched them. So I have to go all the way down to the other Degassi base. Unless this gives me... It didn't give me a compass. I have to go all the way down to the other Degassi base to get the alien containment unit blueprint. Yes. Egg and salt. That's what you need to make an oxygen tank. Alright. Just had to double check and make sure we got everything. I'm not even gonna scan the water filtration unit. You know what? That's a very valid point. I might be making an omelet. And then my laser cutter needs an ampiel egg and an oculus fish. Oh no, I've done it again. I made another oxygen tank. Damn. We already talked earlier about the man that consumed an airplane. I don't want to think about consuming an oxygen tank for breakfast. Hello. Would you like me to call you Vanilla Gorilla? Or Gorilla? Or Vanilla? No bike is safe. How you doing? Alrighty. How you doing, Vanilla? I hope you're doing well. I have to go twat a twee. Izzy, I hope you know because you said that. I know you said tree, but I'm gonna continue to say twat a twee. Because you said that, I'm gonna keep doing it.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency. Welcome aboard.
Spot a tweed, then we'll go down to the other Degassi base. I just wanted to drop my fish off so that if I die, I don't lose them. Well, that's not what you want to see. Two tweeds dead at the same time. Alright, where? I really don't want to go down there. I hate this one. Alright, well, let's go. Do I have... Yes, I do have a backup power cell. That's helpful. Yes, I twatted too close to the sun. Well, it's nice that you helped with chores. It's also nice that you're able to catch a break now. Is this the way down? No, I don't think so. I think we have to keep going. Ooh, my game's getting laggy. Because we're near the island. My game doesn't like the island. Damn, okay. We're already close to depth. Don't like that. You know, now that I'm thinking about it, when I did do this before, I had an air tank. Alright, we're gonna do the dumb thing. We're gonna go back to base. We're gonna get the materials for building grow beds. And we're gonna plant brain coral. I am positive that there is a better way to go about this. Finding the data box that has the alien containment unit would probably be the best way. But I don't remember where the data boxes all are, so...
Passing 100 meters.
Oh, no, no, no.
Efficiency decreased.
Not a first playthrough at all. This is a randomized playthrough. Let's see. I have 387 hours in the game. It's just that everything is all jumbled up because I am using a randomizer to spice things up a little. Which is why the air tank that you see in my pinned recipes requires a rabbit ray egg, which is the big reason why we're trying to get down to the other Degassi base right now. Because I can't use the eggs until we discover the eggs. I don't know if my tags say first playthrough. If they do, I need to remove that because that was for something else. But, absolutely not a first playthrough. I've finished this game more times than I can count. I've already finished a randomized playthrough on Twitch and YouTube. But I wanted to do it again. This time with the added difficulties of eggs and seeds. Oh, the lag. Absolutely, it's going to be. And we need an egg to make... It was either the moon pool or the vehicle upgrade console. So we have to get a containment unit before we can even
Oxygen efficiency decreased.
proceed, really.
Greatly decreased.
And I'm positive, like I'm more than positive that there is going to be a better way to do this than how I'm doing it right now. But shit, why won't it let me place that? I can't find the spoiler file in the randomizer settings that gives me the guidance for that. So what we're gonna do is a little silly, but we're gonna start growing some brain coral along the way.
Oxygen.
See, so that's not going to matter either because I randomized the data boxes. So their locations are the same, yes. But what they contain is randomized. So even if you could remember which wreckage it is, it's going to be changed. Like, there's a wreckage around here somewhere, I want to say. That should have a data box. We could go check back at the mountains again. I think the mountains one is the one that usually has the alien containment. So we could, in theory, go check and see if we can get lucky and find the data box there. I'm gonna grab this plant while we're right here. Didn't think so, but just in case we need that seed down the line. Gabe's feather. Is that the right one? Yeah, okay. A lot of me playing the randomizer is me saying, well, I might need this, so why not grab it?
Near blueprint acquired.
Something needed a sea crown seed. Oh yeah, we need a crash fish to make the moon pool. And then we need a sea crown seed for the vehicle upgrade console. There's a data box. Hopefully we're lucky. Oh, fuck yes.
New blueprint acquired.
Yes. We got lucky. Ah, fuck. I couldn't remember where all the data boxes were, so... I'm kind of scared to see what the ingredients are gonna be to make it. But... well, now I don't even have to worry about doing my system of brain coral down to the... ow. Down to the... Degassi base. Damn warper warped an ampule onto my Seamaw. It's pretty heckin' rude if you ask me.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Managed to not run into a Reaper, so that's cool. Alright, what do we need? Polyaniline and a ruby. What do we need to make polyaniline? Wiring kit and 3 deep shrooms. I grabbed 2. Okay. That's fine though, because we have the technology. We're also right next to where deep shrooms grow, but that is neither here nor there because I'm not swimming down there again without an oxygen tank. So we're just gonna wait for those bad boys to grow.
100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
We've held out this long, so I think we can make it a little longer. Wait, we had more? I didn't realize we already had more. What the hell? Let's make that fucker right now. Alright. Where is it? There. Oh, I've been waiting for so long.
To study alien fauna up close. Select carefully which life forms
I need
you bring
a
on board.
hatch,
They may
which
also be
takes
studying you.
what? What do I need to build a hatch? Need a boomerang fish. I don't have any of those right now. Off to the shallows. Or they'll be right here. Hi, little guy. I'm gonna turn you into a hatch. My foot's asleep. That's really annoying. Alright. Where did I put the rabbit ray eggs? I also need to go get a crash fish egg. Because we need a crash fish. We are gonna want more containment units so that I can breed other fish. I have to go get a bone shark egg. At this point, I don't even feel like I want to make a bioreactor, because what's the feckin' point? Reality, I should just be hatching things. To get those discoveries going. Do I have any other eggs? Yes, I do. I can also plant stuff in there. We can let Goofball out. So Goofball can stretch their tentacles. What a happy little fish. We got Goofball as a time capsule present. From Lithium. Well, Lithium, we are taking good care of Goofball. Just a happy little guy. Oh yeah, I was gonna... Did I drop the mesmer egg? Whatever hatches, hatches. Whatever doesn't, we'll put in another containment. That egg is aggressive. Alright, let's go bap the trees again. Twat-a-tweeze. And then let's go find a crashfish egg.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Yes. Yes, it does. So I want to say it doubles it. The bigger the tank, the more fish will go in it. Which means, you know, more eggs you can hatch, or God, my brain is not working. Or fish that can be bred. So it is worth it to increase the size of the tank, which will be something that we will be doing. I just need to increase my hull integrity so that I can do that. So I have to build more multi-purpose rooms. I would like to get another gasopod egg as well, but I don't know if I'm gonna be able to find them. I can never find them when I'm looking for them. Like, case in point, I was looking for a crashfish egg first and foremost, and the first egg I found was a gasopod egg, so... Excuse me, I am so tired. Should also get an ampule egg while I'm out and about. So we need one of those for our laser cutter. Oh, hush. Silence, sea puppy. Oh, I'm sorry. We need a bone shark egg too. Look at all these prawn suits, by the way. I was talking about the randomizer. That's one of the things that will happen. You can get locations that look like this. One of my randomizations had an army of prawn suit fragments out behind the Aurora. Just scannable, they're fragments. It's like when you find them in the Aurora. Where am I? There. That's where we're going. God, I wish they were functional though. That would be cool. So what did I need for the prawn suit? Actually, now that I have the mobile vehicle bay, I might be able to make it depending on what it needs. Oh. Right. Crystalline sulfur. We have the uraninite crystals. Yeah, hardcore prawn. Oh no. Do you see what I see?
Oxygen efficiency decreased. Passing 200 meters. Oxygen efficiency greatly decreased.
Mark that down as one of the things I can never find when I'm looking for it, but... Oh yeah, no, what do I need for the... modification station? I need an ampule egg, which is... we're headed over there now to get one to discover, so we need a grand total of 3 ampule eggs right now. And a bone shark egg, since we're gonna be over that way. Um, but the prawn soup fragments were obviously the easiest for me to find. So seeing what they needed, I wasn't able to make them when I found them. So that was, you know, just a teeny weeny little bit annoying. But that's one of the cool things about the randomizer is it adds challenge to the game. Because when you just know where everything is and how to get there, it's too easy. You know, as many hours as I have in this game, I can get through it pretty quickly. Now, I'm not doing any speed runs. Don't get me wrong on that. I'm not a speed runner by any stretch of the imagination. But I have an idea of what I'm supposed to do, where I'm supposed to go, all that jazz. So I'm able to get through the game relatively quickly.
Passing 200 meters.
And the randomizer slows that right down. Gives me more time to explore, treat the game like it's new again, for me. And once we finish this, we'll do another playthrough of Below Zero with the de-extinction mod. Because they don't have a randomizer mod for Below Zero, best I can tell. Leave my prawn alone. Oh, my sea moth alone. Oh god, that turned me around. Where am I? Shit. Where is it?
Oxygen.
Dude. When did I last save? After the sea grounds? I'm reloading. I'm not... I'm not losing my shit. Sea crown seeds. I'm not losing those things. Are you kidding? Always. What kind of channel do you think this is? I managed to save scum on a hardcore run of Baldur's Gate. Now, I still failed that run, but I was glitched. My game was fucking glitched. So I had to, but... That's fair. That's fair. I really need the septum piercing to heal because it's so itchy. Because it's healing. And like, I can't itch it. Alright, so we have all our shit, right? Yes. So we need 3 ampule eggs. Do I have enough space for all that? 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah. Yes. That was me my first playthrough. Except I had somebody in my chat who I was constantly asking. Their name was Gloomy Potato. So I was like, Potato, where do I find Potato? Where are the gel sacks? Potato. That was my entire first playthrough. That startled me. And now I just go into the Subnautica subreddit and read people's posts there and try to help them out. Which is often hard, like when you're trying not to like give spoilers, but you're trying to help people. But you know, some of the questions that they're asking are excruciatingly spoiler heavy. It's like, how do I explain this without giving everything away? I also changed my subreddit flair for the Subnautica subreddit to exploring can probably answer the question. Because, goodness, that really was my answer about 90% of the time.
Integrating new PDA data.
Oh, that's mean. I'm glad nobody pulled that on me. That's mean. I was playing around with the randomizer before I went live with it. And you can adjust the settings on it a bit. So you can have like chaotic spawns for your life pod. One of the spawns that I got was on the other side of the Aurora. I know I said I wasn't going to scan this, but we're here. And I wanted to do crowd control with the randomizer, so I wanted to give Twitch chat some control over things that happen in the game. One of the things was like you could change where my life pod is. And sure enough, playing around with that, one of those locations was on the other side of the Aurora. It's like, that hardly seems fair. Oh, not just input. Not just input, like literally chat could simply by using the coins that crowd control gives, which you can get for free, like through channel points, whatever. Some of the settings were like, actually, I think, hold on. Can I access here? No, I think I uninstalled the mod. some of the options were like, oh, kill Riley. Like, you can outright kill the player. Then there was fill the inventory with useless junk. Yeah. But even that can't, even that isn't always the greatest indicator. Because in my first randomized playthrough, I didn't get that message until I was down in the disease research facility. Now, if you're a new player, yes, that's going to be a good indicator. But you would be surprised. Like, if you looked in that subreddit, you would be surprised at the order that some people find themselves playing this game in. Some people stumble on things a lot sooner than they should. I mean, I saw a post from somebody who made it through the Lost River without ever setting foot in the Aurora. And their question was, like, should I go to the Aurora? And they were talking about, like, oh yeah, I've been through the Lost River. Like, I've been through the way they described it, I believe, was the area with all the bones. It's like, you haven't gone to the Aurora yet? You're in the Lost River and you haven't gone to the Aurora? On a first playthrough? Okay, let's try. Not actually, there was nothing really useful in there. Oh, there was a door that we need a laser cutter for, right? Is that an egg? I can't tell. What are you? No, you're scrapped.
This is Flight 4.
Jesus.
We've landed close to the Aurora. Flotation
I'm
device is
fine.
active, but we've got some big old fish in the water with us, and I don't know how long we're gonna last. We're close to the crash site, so bring radiation protection. 4 hours.
Egg!
Signal coordinates.
Oh, more sea
corrupted.
crowns.
Approximate transmission origin recorded to data bank. Passing 200 meters.
That's another mod that I have. I get the radio straight to my PDA. So I don't have to keep going back to my base. I'm just stumbling on all the sea crown spawns in the open. Is that a mesmer egg? Do I need another one of you? I don't think I need another one of you. Yeah, see, so like that radio message, they may not get it. Like, if it's your first playthrough, oh yay, the rabbit ray egg hatched. If it's your first playthrough, usually you get that ham and cheese radio message after setting foot in the Aurora for the first time. Which I didn't realize was the trigger for getting that message. Because in my first randomized playthrough, I was getting very testy. I'm like, why? Why no message? Why haven't I gotten this message yet? And I kept complaining about it. And somebody in my YouTube comments was like, the trigger for that is actually going into the Aurora. Or maybe it was the quarantine enforcement platform. Either way, it was one of those. And they're like, but now that you're going to the disease research facility, you're definitely gonna get it. It's like, whoops. Cause I was like, I don't want to go to the Aurora until I get this code because then, you know, that's just annoying going back and forth through the Aurora. Yeah. You would think with how long I've played this game that I would know better what triggers what, but sure don't. You know, the important thing is I understood what you meant. So don't worry about it too much. Oh! That wasn't a mesmer egg that I had. So I should have grabbed the mesmer egg out there. That was a spadefish egg. Why do those fucking eggs look the same? But the important thing is now we can make our goddamn tank. We can make an oxygen tank.
Captain.
Again, I know they're not all going to hatch, but it's fine. There's the spadefish. No, not the cuttlefish. Thank you. I'll release some of these things. Spadefish we're gonna hold on to because we can use that, but well, I'm hesitant to release the rabbit ray because what if I need it for an ingredient? Ugh. How many more eggs? We have more eggs. Okay, we can just breed them.
Crossing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Oh. Bullies. Usually the only thing that I hatch mesmer eggs for is so that I can throw them into the bioreactor. Tank, that's what we're making. Oxygen!
blueprint acquired.
Really? We can make a high capacity tank. We just rapidly moved up in the world. Not the pygmy fan. Son of a bitch. I don't even know where the pygmy fan is. I know I've looked it up before. That's what I've been seeing. A lot of people are hoping. They're hoping that the creature that we see in the trailer is somehow related to the cuttlefish. Well, I don't know how to feel about that, considering we're going to be on a completely different planet. Still in the same system, but different planet. Oh, you want to check it out? We'll watch it right now. Just give me 1 second. Sorry, my computer's being very slow. I should probably actually pause the game, huh? Yep, that's not what I clicked on. I don't think there's an indicator. I don't remember what the trailer has exactly, but I don't think there's an indicator in the trailer for that. It's just what the devs have said. Okay, hold on. YouTube, chill out. Let me move things around where I swore I had a window capture ready, but I guess not. Oh, I do. Add existing window capture. Window capture, capture. Teaser trailer. We're gonna keep it just like this. And, hopefully that's not gonna be too loud, but we'll keep an eye on it. Hopefully we don't get a strike for this, but whatever. It has multiplayer capabilities, which is cool. But yeah, that's the trailer. I didn't realize it cut off half of it, but, well, not half, but a portion of it. My window capture is trimmed, but you saw the important bits. There's multiplayer capabilities. And they did say, the devs have made it very, very clear that the game isn't going to require multiplayer to play it. So nothing is going to be made to the point where you're going to have somebody playing with you, including the big sub. So you'll be able to steer that all on your own. But yeah, you're not alone in that desire. Quite a few people have expressed an interest in one of the Leviathans being in some capacity related to the cuttlefish. Ow. Fuck off.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
What do I need for a wiring kit? I need a bladderfish. Easy to get, but annoying. Annoying that I need it. But yeah, new planet, still in the 4546 system. But a new planet. Ladderfish. I'm gonna turn you into a wiring kit. May as well grab a couple while I'm out here. I did put that away. I forgot that I don't have to immediately swim up for oxygen. Look how much time we have under the water now. Can actually do shit now.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Our crab snake has hatched. Release that into the wild too. Oh, I need to change my power cell soon. It's dying. Oh no. I know I've already looked at what I need for the power cell charger, but I'm gonna look again. So I have the memory of a goldfish. Peepers. Peepers and eyes. I do have enough eyes that I could pop those bad boys into the containment and let them breed. Give me those peepers. So we have what we need for another tank. But what do we need to reinforce our base? An II and lithium. Did I not scan the bulkhead? Or lubricant quartz? Alright, let's do a bulkhead.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
I get where you're coming from, but at the same time, I'm glad that they didn't. Because then you're gonna have people like me who have no idea what that would even be referencing. We need gold. We need gold. I don't want to. I really don't watch movies at all, Gorilla. I don't understand anything you said in that.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
I did see something Star Trek. I just don't know what I watched. I watched it with my fiance. I'm gonna release my crab snake. Be free. Leave my rabbit Ray alone. Don't be mean. To whom it may concern on Twitch, 2 minutes and 50 seconds to an ad. Grab a stalker and a jelly ray. We will release them.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Dead peeper. I don't know that it's gonna use the dead one versus the living one that I captured for the... I don't know if it matters. Ah! It used the dead one! Okay. That's interesting. But yeah, I mean, that's the biggest thing that I mean by that is like, if you have someone who's never seen the movies or the show or whatever that they would have referenced, then it kind of like, I don't know, it detracts in a way. Why not? Like, they can have their little references and stuff that they do in, like, the PDAs, and it's like, it doesn't feel out of place, but when you force it into, like, a character voice line, it's a little different. If that makes any sense. What did I hit? I hit my crab snake. Sorry, crab snake.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
I'll have to look it up, see if I have one of the services to watch it on. I don't even know where it would be, but I'll give it a look. Alright, since... What was I doing? I was looking for gold. I need 3 gold. Could go back over to the mountains. If I go to the mountains and pretend that I'm looking for diamonds, then the shale outcropping will give me gold, right? That's how that works, right?
Welcome aboard, Captain.
So the randomizer's not going to change like the location of materials. The randomizer changes fragments, data boxes, recipes, things like that. So absolutely areas that typically are rich in gold and lithium and diamonds are still going to be rich in that. I just have really shitty luck where if I'm looking for one particular thing, I don't find it. But if I look for something else, I'll get a ton of the thing. Like, see, there's gold, but we don't have a prawn suit with drill. I may as well grab this magnetite.
Oxygen efficiency decreased. Passing 200 meters. Oxygen efficiency greatly decreased.
Like, there's a shale there, so if we say, I want a diamond, it'll give us gold, right? Or it'll give us lithium, that's fine. Man, I could really use some diamond or lithium. Not stuck. Why am I stuck? Fuck you, game. Oh, buddy. That's not where you belong. Well, this is his home now. Do you have to swim around all the shale that I'm trying to collect? Gold! Where's the hole? crash. Alright, cool. Let's go home now. I didn't see these on the way in. If these give me gold, I'm gonna be simultaneously happy but also sad as hell. Lead, silver, silver, okay. So we hatched a crash fish, so we should be able to make a moon pool. Yeah? Should be able to make a moon pool.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Yeah. Okay, so we just have to see what we need for an advanced wiring kit. I like to build right here on the edge of the Blood Kelp Trench, because that's how I like to go down into the Lost River.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
However, I do not use a scanner room. I probably should, but I just don't. So what do we need for an advanced wiring kit? Seed crown seed. But we planted it. We planted one. Right? Yes. Good. Because we also need the seed crown seed for my brain's not working. We also need the seed crown seed for the vehicle upgrade console. Yeah. Oh, yes. And then they also the power drain from the scanner room. They're like, "Why is my base out of power?" I don't know, maybe because you have a singular solar panel and a thing that's constantly scanning for materials. That, you know, that might have a little something to do with it. Just a little bit. Maybe. But what do I know? You know? Shit. Fuck.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
You're in the way. Son of a bitch. Why did it have to be my grow bed? My Bobo tweeze. At least they don't take very long to grow. So this is breaking this down isn't going to be too big of a loss. Oh, wait. I just still don't want to do it. But I gotta. So sad. Oh, I hope my hull integrity. Oh god, I was gonna say my hull integrity can take it. It can. Barely. Alright, what do I need for a bulkhead again? Where was that? Quartz. We need more quartz. I don't remember if the vehicle upgrade console.
After weeks without human contact, it is normal to experience psychological discomfort. Research indicates symptoms may be partly alleviated by adopting a pet or anthropomorphizing an inanimate object.
I don't remember if the vehicle upgrade console takes hull integrity. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna find quartz, then we're gonna build another bulkhead. Shouldn't have to go far for quartz. We're gonna build another bulkhead. Then we'll do it. Just to be safe.
Efficiency decreased.
That's how I'm feeling too. Like, I vaguely remember. I have a memory of like this, the containment unit reducing hull integrity, but it's actually the hatch that you put onto the containment unit that does. So I'd rather be safe than have to hunt down and repair holes. Okay, it doesn't. But that's alright. It's alright. Because all that means is we're just a little bit more... We've got a little bit more integrity than necessary. And there's nothing wrong with having a little extra integrity. Right? Right? What do we need for a hatch again? Me and my goldfish memory. A boomerang. We need a boomerang. Yeah, see, the containment itself also does not take away. Are there any boomerangs around? Boomerang. Me and boomerang. Being outsmarted by a fish again. Oh my god, there's a quartz right there. Alright. We are going to leave the amp eel egg in here. Move everything else over. So I don't know if it wasn't hatching because there was fish in there, or if it wasn't hatching because it just didn't reach its time yet. Look at it. Look at it wiggle waggling around in there. Sure do be wiggling. Alright. Where... I would like eyes to breed and the whole fish as well as the oculus. Do I have another whole fish? Yes. So this one was also a spadefish, right? Yes. Okay. They've hatched. Look at them. They're so ugly. Should I be releasing all these near my base? Probably not. Am I going to anyway? Absolutely. Alright, so now we can make our laser cutter. Finally. And a modification station. So that we can increase our depth module. Oh. Need a power cell for that? You best believe I'm gonna Are you kidding? This is a joke, right? They'll certainly attack each other. They did immediately. This feels like a cruel joke. I haven't even found the Cyclops yet. I'm still lacking the third piece. Because I'm wondering if the Cyclops is what I'm gonna need to get down there. Which sucks, I hate driving the Cyclops. Yeah. The bridge. We're missing the bridge.
Coordinates attached. Warning. Life pod has sunk beyond safe diving distance. Do not attempt retrieval without submersible support.
Signal location uploaded to PDA.
It's so fucked. Pygmy fan. I'm looking up where the pygmy fan is. Mushroom forest and bulb zone. Bruh. What do I need for copper wire? Gold. Okay. Oh, man. Alright, well, we need to go get another jelly ray. How much copper wire do we need? This sucks. Oh, man. Oh, back to the bulb zone. I don't even... At this point, I don't even remember what we needed the bone shark egg for, but I know we need one.
All systems online.
Life pod 12 is in the bulb zone, right? We were already there. We just need to upgrade the depth module, then we can go get the crystalline sulfur. Just need an ion. What was it, power cell or battery? I think it was a power cell. Yeah, power cell. Or a depth module. No biggie. Why? Okay, had to make sure I had inventory space. Welcome back, Heidi. I'm so bummed out. I'm gonna have to find the Cyclops bridge fragments. Cause I bet that that's what we need to be able to go deep enough. Lipod 6. Never find you when I'm looking for you.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased. Integrating new PDA data. Integrating new PDA data.
Alright, so we need pygmy fans, bone shark egg, gold, and a jelly ray egg. The pygmy fans are really small, and I know I have a really tough time seeing them. Never mind. I found them. I don't remember, actually. Yes. Yes, they are.
need you to stay calm. We're not in immediate danger.
Where are the rescue teams?
The Aurora didn't make it.
So, where are the rescue teams?
I don't know anything
They're
about the
dead, ma'am.
Costco
We have
guys.
rendezvous coordinates, but the routes are
Is that jelly?
radiated.
Yes.
So, what are you going to do?
I'm head of human resources, ma'am. This is not my expertise. But the PDA says if we can find some lead, we can make radiation suits.
Oh, there! I am not setting foot outside this life pod without the proper protection.
Don't worry. I'll go.
Passing 200
Scanner room.
meters.
That's not what I want.
Oxygen efficiency greatly decreased.
What are you doing? You were gone so long. I thought you drowned.
Put the flare down.
I was going to try and attract someone's attention.
That's not a distress flare. Stop waving it around like that. You'll catch the fuel line.
Yep. 6 was death by Karen. A lot of the deaths of the Aurora survivors could have so easily been avoided. That is a mind-blowing fact. Do you have gold for me? You do have gold for me. Fun fact, I didn't even know that these little guys, the rock grub larvae, were in the original Subnautica until after I played through Below Zero. I guess the mesmer eggs and the spadefish eggs aren't the same, but I always thought that the spadefish eggs were the mesmer eggs. Gosh, I'm just stupid. We already knew that, but... So, I'm not ending stream just yet, but I do want to hit this point before I get to the end of stream. I'm probably going to change my schedule uploads to Wednesdays instead of Sundays to try to avoid some of the schedule change stuff that we ran into this week. Hopefully, fingers crossed, by having it on Wednesdays instead, I'll be better able to set a schedule that I can stick to, since that's when Chai should get her schedule from work. Technically, I think she's supposed to get her schedule on Tuesdays, but because of the shift that she works, she doesn't usually see it until Wednesday anyway. So... It is also hit or miss on if I'm going to stream on Tuesday for personal reasons. So, because I will probably not be uploading a schedule on Sunday, we can still anticipate Monday Legend of Zelda. Tuesday, we'll have to see. I may not stream. I still may, but I may not. So I'm not gonna commit to streaming just yet. And then Wednesday is when I should release the schedule, and I'll probably stream Wednesday, unless Chai is off work on Wednesday. So just keep your eyes peeled in all the normal channels. YouTube, Blue Sky, Gamer Profiles. I've also been trying to keep the Twitch schedule updated. Keep an eye out there to see if I'll be live or not. Like I said, I wanted to get through that before we get to the end of stream and I'm panicking and trying to remember what I wanted to say. I'm also getting very tired, so. Oh yeah, I bet they lost a lot of credibility when that happened, Heidi. I know I would probably give up writing if I wrote an article making such a prediction and was that wrong. Okay, but imagine being the one that picked up a mushroom, ate it, and then, you know, started hallucinating as far as everyone else could tell. That I don't want to know the answer to. I don't want to think about it. I don't want to think about it. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Just some things that we don't need to know the answers to, and I feel like that's one of them. But what do I know? They're breeding just fine. Okay, so we need to take our fins off and then we can upgrade our fins. What was it? Upgrading fins. Oh my gosh. Goldfish memory. And then picking up our rebreather and putting that on. So we have faster fins. And we can breathe underwater longer. All helpful things. And now we have a thermal blade, so we can cook fish if we need to. Our bulbo trees are grown again. Alright. We are full up on health. Food. Now we have more batteries and we know what to do with. Now I guess I can put this egg away, huh? Oh, fuck. I'm so tired. I'm so tired. We really need to figure out how to get down to literally anything. Which means I need to figure out where the Cyclops bridge pieces are. We've seen a shit ton of engine fragments. Because I imagine the Cyclops is going to be what takes us down far enough to get sulfur. Oh, man. What are we gonna need for Mark II of the prawn depth? Excuse me. Just a plasteel ingot? What do we need for a plasteel ingot? Oh! I see! Well, alrighty then. Oh. I bumped my septum again. Oh, just a sea crown seed. For plasteel ingot. I know that was something that I was like freaking out about earlier, but now that we have a sea crown, that's no big deal. It's just a sea crown seed. I don't think I looked to see what depth the first depth module is gonna take, but we're gonna plant one inside. Direwolves are cool as fuck. Wolves are my favorite animal in general. Period. End of story. It's a good thing I never make those, so. So we can at least get some of the stuff. No! No! We're not making a grappling arm. So, on one hand, I think that's great. But on the other hand, I'm like, what is that going to do to the current ecosystems? I don't know. I think it's cool that that's possible. But I'm also a little concerned about, like, the impact that that may have. You know? I know, like, one of their goals is to bring back, like, the woolly mammoth. I think that's just irresponsible. See, that's just irresponsible and cruel, honestly.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
That's my take on some of that. That's how I feel, yeah. Like, things that we hunted to extinction, sure, bring them back. But only if the current state of the planet can sustain them. Right? And that's why I say, like, it would be cruel to bring back the woolly mammoths now. Because think about how hot our planet is. The environment is just not suited to them. Like, I feel like at some point we have to look at the ethics of it. We do not need to Jurassic Park this bitch. It's one thing with the ecosystem adapting without them, but it's another on, like, we have to look at the repercussions of what could happen by reintroducing them. Especially, like, if they bring back predator species.
All systems online.
Like, what other species could, like, might go extinct because of them, you know? So it's... There's a lot to consider when thinking about these sorts of things, and I am not studied enough in this field. Like, I'm not an expert in the field. So it's hard for me to really voice an opinion. I think the dodo being back would be cool. Like, again, I do think it's really cool that these sorts of things are possible. But, you know, some responsibility is important, you know? I'm trying to think of areas I have not already really explored too much to try to find the Cyclops bridge fragments. Oh yeah, for sure. For sure. If we could restore a lot of what humans have fucked up with the world, then you know, I'd be all for it. Because humans have fucked up a lot. I wish I could grow the mushroom trees. I don't think I've really searched this tree, the mushroom tree biome here. That's scanner room, okay. I'm not positive if that's what caused it, but I would not be surprised considering the reason why it's illegal to move, like, bird feathers. Like, that genuinely sounds like something that would be true. I don't remember if we collected the bulb sample again after we died. So we're gonna grab one. And if we did already plant one, then that's fine. If we didn't, then that's also fine. Dude, I just planted. Okay, there we are. I almost said I just planted my car. Oh. It is almost quitting time. Ooh, my sea moth is gonna die. Stop. That is not the reason we should be advocating to bring creatures back from extinction. Bring it back so I can eat it. No. Fun fact, I've gotten to pet a wolf before. They're so soft. They're so fluffy. I don't remember what we were doing, but we went, so I was part of a college prep program, and we would have like weekend trips during the school year, educational trips, and so we went somewhere, I want to say like a zoo program or something, and they brought wolves into the room, and they let them run around the room, and I petted a wolf when it ran past me. They're so soft. They're so cute and fluffy. Number 14 mammoth burger. Ow! I was looking at my chat. And I have to go through my filtered words. You're fine, Heidi. Don't worry about it. It's not even YouTube that did that. That was my bot. My Mix It Up bot. So, the same thing happened to Jedi at one point. Though Jedi got straight up banned. So my bot has filters and like banned words and phrases for specific like dog whistles, like political dog whistles. And 14 has been used in some chats. The chat does, yes, but my bot does not show you as having one.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
But 14 is part of a dog whistle, and because of the way it was typed in the list that I copied and put into my chat bot, it was being a little too aggressive. So it should be fixed now. I hope. So I apologize, Heidi. I'm still trying to fix my bot and its aggressive moderation. Because it doesn't need to be as aggressive as it is. Admittedly, now that I'm thinking about it, I'm really glad that it only, like, claimed you have a strike instead of banning you, because I don't actually know how to unban people on YouTube. I need to figure that out. Especially if my bot's going to be so annoyingly aggressive. But I'm gonna take a look into that stuff right now